Welcome back, beautiful people. It's Tashima, and a lot of you have asked and wondered, is QuickBooks something that I should use? Is it going to be hard for me to use it and navigate and all of this other good stuff? Let me tell you, from a tax professional accountant background, QuickBooks is the best platform for small business owners. Now, on the upside to that, if you have a specific, for example, we have an HVAC company. If you have something on the lines of that, you may want to find a software that is specific to your industry. All right. But if you are a coach or if you are a service-based business, I would highly, highly, highly recommend getting a QuickBooks account. It's extremely user-friendly, so it's easy for you to understand and easy for you to pick up on, and it's modern. So it doesn't look gray and old, and it's a little more up on the times, which helps. Now, I want to make sure that I also throw in that when you have a QuickBooks account versus some of the other platforms and softwares that you all gravitate to that don't do some of these things, when you have a QuickBooks account, it's credible coming from an accountant standpoint or a CPA standpoint. So you want to make sure that you get a software, even if you decide to go somewhere outside of QuickBooks. You want to make sure you get a software that is going to provide you with financial reporting. That is a huge, it's the most important feature. If it doesn't do financial reporting, then start over, go somewhere else. But I love QuickBooks because it has that, but it has so many other features. My favorite feature that it has is you can take your bank account, link it to your QuickBooks, and it's going to feed in everything. And to take it a step further, when you go to reconcile your accounts, it's so much more easier when you use QuickBooks and you've already linked your accounts. It's a seamless process. So what this is going to do for you, outside of it just being a whole lot easier, it's going to make it to where you reduce the amount of human errors that you have in your bookkeeping and accounting processes. And that is so important. And I also love that for those of you who do a lot of traveling, your business consists of you traveling and you need to track your miles. You can track your miles with QuickBooks. You can download the app and easily track your miles. And that's a feature that you want to have when you are thinking about going with a certain software. So I know I'm like hyping QuickBooks up, but I want you all to understand that I've been using QuickBooks since 2014. This is something that I've seen grow over time, where it didn't always look so modern, but it was always so easy for you to pick up on. If you are a small business owner, you need a software that's going to be easy for you to understand and navigate. Because if you are finding yourself struggling to navigate and I don't know where this is, I don't know where that is, that can be difficult for you. And this is something that's a lot easier. For those of you who are looking for a platform that you can do your invoices in, QuickBooks offers that. So that's something that you can easily do within QuickBooks if you don't have another platform for that. These are all things you want to keep in mind. If you need to do payroll, if you need to pay yourself, this is something you can do within QuickBooks. Again, I'm going to hype QuickBooks up because I use it for my clients. This is something that I can easily get into, they can easily get into. I don't always have to, help them to navigate it. They can do it on their own. So if you're a small business owner and you've been looking into different platforms and you're not really sure who to go with, there are other great platforms. But if you are just starting out, if you're not like an accounting or a tax expert, QuickBooks is a great place to start. Again, if you have something that you need that's a little more specific to your industry, maybe you're an engineer, maybe you do something in manufacturing or construction, there are platforms that are directly related to that you can use, or maybe you already have a software that is directly related to that also integrates with QuickBooks. So in our HVAC company, we use a software to do our scheduling and invoicing and all of that, but we can still link it to QuickBooks so that we can do the bookkeeping and the accounting and we can have those financial reports. That is so important. So if you have any further questions about QuickBooks, or if you're just not quite sure, make sure you drop it in the comments below. I can't wait to see what you all have to say. Be sure to subscribe and make sure that you check out what YouTube has to offer for you next. I have a money and business playlist that you need to make sure you get into. So check it out, and I'll see you all on the next video.